we're going to fight her. I mean, we have said we're doing stuff differently, so fighting her would be the logical option. But it's nice to save her. I don't know. You're in a Skyrim meme group on Facebook, and every day someone is saying, I watched this or that movie, TV show, and it has this tiny Viking dragon or magic part, and it's just like Skyrim. We got a nice email today. Oh yeah, you said about this. The one that you ordered, then it got cancelled because of COVID shit, and then you had to reorder it. You got it now, having to wait 2 weeks for it, are you? Oh, you got your email, and then it's actually coming tomorrow. Okay, fair enough. Anyway. How's things going in the UK? Greetings, Mr. Property. Are you still committed to go in a self-quarantine when you travel to UK from other countries? Well, it depends on which country you're coming from, because, once again, UK government doesn't know its arse from its elbow, and is, like, making this shit up as they go along. So some countries get air bridges, which means they can pass in and out without quarantine? I don't know which countries they are. I think France was mentioned. That was the only one I noted on the news. But some countries, there's no quarantine. Others, no, you have to lock yourself away for 14 days. How long's your holiday? Oh, 14 days. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time, then. Yeah. Anyway, we are back here. Off camera. Last couple of days, I have been doing some stuff. As you can see, our inventory... well... I put all the rocks back in storage. Those ones are just ones I picked up because... Notice, we were down to like 5 grand? Because we spent an awful lot of money. I went round and collected a shit ton of the... smuggler caches from Skellige. So you know how we had lots of question marks? There still are a shit ton of question marks. But you'll notice a lot of these have been picked clean now. So yes, I went around and collected a bunch of these and I've been selling shit off. Suddenly realised you can collect so much. The only problem is a lot of the stores don't have enough cash. So I had to end up spreading it around several different blacksmiths. Anyway, we've got about 32 grand now. Plus we've got other stuff to do. It's been cancelled, those air bridges? I don't know. Like I said, I watch the news, just get depressed, and then turn it off. You'd be 14 days, would you, Property? I'm always grinding off camera, noob. No, I have no idea. I'm in a funny mood today. Not funny, haha, just funny. Yeah. Skellige is horrible, and they are all just like the smuggled caches. The only problem is just sailing anywhere near them, your boat gets sunk by just endless waves of harpies and sirens and that. That's the annoying part. Anyway. I also did look it up. You know how the end of last week we spent ages trying to find the damn corpse of Uzi What's It. Oh, okay. I forgot they do hit rather hard now. Are we healing up? Yes, we are healing up. Just for a little bit. Let's make sure. Oh, yeah, best stay well back. I forgot how hard they are hitting. Also, the worrying roach. Stop panicking me horse, will ya? You stopped watching the news about 2 months ago. The only way to know what's going on in the world is official YouTube videos and Tim Pool to remind myself how retarded humanity is. You wanted to travel to Scotland in July from the EU, but I guess I won't do that because of 14 wasted days in quarantine. Yeah. It's annoying. I mean, what annoys me most, again, I should not watch the news, was like the images of... Not good. Also, I'm not sure wolves are supposed to fly. Did we see both wolves just sail into the air as I hit them with the ice blast? Yeah, the images of like people just... 500,000 people went to the beach in Bournemouth. It's only a small beach. What the fuck are these people playing at? They are arrogant, selfish bastards. Oh, the sun's out. I'm gonna go to the beach. Fuckers. We still have a fucking global pandemic on, you idiots. Just because, fine, you might be young and healthy, but it doesn't stop you being a fucking carrier, you muppets. They're playing Russian. It's not the fact that they're playing Russian roulette with their own lives. It's because even if you only have mild cases or asymptomatic or anything like that. Still doesn't stop you passing it on to somebody. You only watch the live streams of our institutes. You only cover the numbers and with no nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm doing it to myself just watching this shit, but I mean. It becomes like a daily ritual, isn't it? But anyway, on my point, end of last week, we were trying to figure out where the body of the lost knight was. And I did come in here at the tail end. And we did, the spiders. I think it was spiders, yeah. Melted all the eggs, and then we couldn't find anything. I did check a wiki or whatever, because we did find this thing. Admittedly, we were doing all this in the dark, so yeah, we found the chest, went into that. What I did miss was that there. That's the corpse.
Skeleton, bits of some old armor. Wonder who it was.
Sir Gareth's bone. Anyway, we have what we need to potentially get the better ending. But I think there's a couple of ways to do it now. I think we can speak to the witch and get a different outcome. If I don't get stuck on a tree. There's still more wolves around. I'm hearing heavy breathing. I know the panthers are up here panting. But it does sound like there's like another wolf or something over there. Panther doesn't do anything. Anyway, you folks... I shall try and entertain you, but is there anything happening in your lives that, let's change the subject. Let's see if we can cheer one another up. Anything of note? I mean, the Steam sale did start yesterday. How much money have people spent already? And has anyone picked up, like, a really cool bargain? Like I said, I've gone through and nothing's really jumped out at me.
Witches.
Hut using Witcher sense. It's a hut. I don't think there's anything in here. No, unless
inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess
unless we find the handkerchief.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
Don't we find the handkerchief at some point? Transmutation of bodies. Sure. Transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks any mage can undertake. Indeed, only a true masters of the art have ever accomplished it. Even then, only perfected ones of its form. What's been dropped? Oh, hang on a second. Did I miss a bunch of stuff here? It's first sale for you. Absolutely nothing of interest. Yeah. I mean, they cover the numbers. Do you mean they're trying to keep them down? No, as in, like, I'm presuming, Hoki, this is just, like, one of those, like, almost very dry press conferences where they're just going, here are the statistics. X number of people have become infected. X number of people have died. Here's a graph. It's basically just, like, the very, very dry numbers. Yeah, that's what I presumed when you meant by it. You're being dropped, are you, Geo? Am I saying that right? Probably not, but welcome anyway. So Gareth and Miss Daphne... Oh, yeah, this is the book the woodcutter gave us. Right.
Conclave of Mages banned this tome.
He's like Jeff, does it? There is...
Bones ground into dust.
There's the handkerchief.
Or trophies. Arrow broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer.
You brought 7 titles on this sale. It applies only to one of them. What? As in, you've brought 7 games during the sale, but only one she had a discount.
Bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
It's a voodoo doll.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft. Yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Yeah, I did see the banner at the top of the Steam store going about the £5 off if you spend 30. It's kind of like what Epic's been doing with like the $10 discount voucher and that.
Did your nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard pressed to
Did I hear about the Kojima roast on Twitter? No. That cat has rather flat fur. I mean, there's only so much you can do with textures. At least this generation. You got to think this game's what, 5 years old now. Also on CD Projekt RED games. How many people watched the presentation last night for Cyberpunk? Admittedly, I missed it. I just caught like snippets, and I did watch the trailer. The trailer was only from like the prologue stuff, because it shows Jackie's still alive, but the last trailer we saw, we know he's dead. But I did see somebody post something about the character customization. There are like hundreds of different stuff. Like there's 37 face types and skin tones and X number of haircuts and cybernetic, all these different things. And then it gets down to things like 2 different dick types, 1 type of vagina, 6 nipples. Oh no, 3 different nipple types. I go, okay, they're going all out then on the customization. 6 types of pubic hair. I think the ones that are designing that, whoever the artists are, they've probably been spending a lot of time watching porn, haven't they? And they have to validate it somehow. You missed the cyberpunk. It's less of a keynote. It was like a 20-minute, half an hour presentation or something. There's a lovely meme of Kojima's official account. Girl went and posted boring as shit. Sold it for Last of Us 2. Okay. Went and compared the quality of the game to the quality of the person and added Metacritic stuff. Okay. Applies only once, so if you get a $60 game, it's only 5 is taken off, not 10. Yeah, I figured as much. Because is it once per transaction though, or is it once all in? Because I think the Epic thing is still going on. It was like any transaction over £15 for me. No, over £20 or something. You get this £10 voucher, but after every sale you'd get another voucher. Just printing money, essentially. Am I intending to buy Cyberpunk? I want to play it. I don't know whether I'll get it at launch. I don't know whether my rig will run it at launch. I've got a feeling like to be able to play Cyberpunk and do it justice, that's definite new graphics card territory, and as we've said, there's a bunch of other shit that probably needs upgrading on the computer at this point. Anyway, can lift the curse myself. Just lift the curse, please. What happened to Sir Gareth the Knight?
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
All the journos are hyped due to playing the prologue. It did look insane. I mean, it looked like it had much wider scope solely for prologue, because it showed you outside the city and all the different bits and pieces. Yeah, 19th of November. So it was going to be October, but they pushed it back a month, didn't they? Let's see if we can be persuasive. I mean, Geralt's a debonair man. Hey, Lord!
To lift the curse, please.
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why effort would I?
The Spanish
The Spanish Inquisition!
I don't know whether we can force her to. We can probably break it ourselves. Possibly. Though I think that's what I tried to do last time, and that's what actually raised her as a evil spirit. Hey, how you doing, Yoop? Also, how you doing, Law? How's life been for you? I already have a 1070, so if that's the recommended, that's probably going to be the lower end. But I probably still need to work on bits and pieces. But like I said, at launch, I don't... I mean, if I can get a review copy at launch, that would be fantastic, but I doubt it very much. And I kind of refuse to buy, you know, the AAAs at launch. I'm not, like, averse to it. It's just... Well, one, I can't afford to just throw 60 quid away. Because that's what it's going to be, minimum. I normally wind up getting stuff on sale maybe a year later when it comes to those big releases. It's too warm for the headset again. Oh god, how warm is it for you at the moment, Fierce? Because I mean, it's been a cooler day today. Thankfully. That's the recommended for the medium settings. Ah, okay. Yeah, 10 series is the lower end at this point. Because, I mean, 1080, 1070 are what? 4 or 5 years old as is at the moment. It's not great. You're a melty, stressed puddle of blood. Oh, no. So just chilling and getting your ass kicked in D2? Diablo 2? No, I'm trying to figure out what the D is in this. It's not Souls, because I think you only had Dark Souls 1, because it was on the Switch. Destiny 2. There we go, okay. 32 degrees? Jeez. Okay, right. You'll be singing tossing a coin all day, will you, Onion? Oh no, I apologise. I don't apologise for anything. Part of me wants to make her, but like let's see if we can humble ourselves.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Geralt of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None, not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
Not our precious hair!
I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me.
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Deals with hags. Never ends well. But this is certainly different to what we did last time. Okay.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Not our precious hair.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Garrett's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock.
Got a bone of his already.
That was taken as a professional precaution. Good. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
That line, what the one line where saying about the bone, It was very different, the recording to it, to everything else, wasn't it? It stood out. Right. So theoretically, we go back in. Oh, it's locked now. Ah, okay. Is there anything about we can nab, though? Ooh, home pepper vodka. I don't think I've ever had peppered vodka before. I've certainly had chili vodka. Strawberries and nuts. Ooh, we can make a nice fruit salad. You're quickly discovering you can't shoot it all, as in, like, is it just the sweat pouring off your brow? It's just clouding your vision. You can't hit anything. You remember correctly, you had to kill her after talking to her because she attacked me. As in, after this scene, so we're going to be attacked... No, because I remember fighting her out here with the two panthers. But that is because I think I did the threatening thing and that. Just bad at aiming. Well, I can relate to being bad at video games. We know how abysmal I am at all games, whatever the context. Anyway, let us head back to the... Oh, this way. No, that's going up. There you go, down. It's starting to get dark. It's 8:30. The sun's going down. Hey, big guy, sun's going down. It's getting real low. Let's... So I can actually find the path and not stumble off the edge of a cliff and break my neck. No aim, no platforming, no sense of direction. I think we need some racing games to test those skills as well. I mean, I played some racing games in the past, but no. Bar guest. Well, the frightening roach away. Oh, shit. The Phantom Panthers are back. Okay, let's do that. I'm pretty sure we have to fight these kind of things at the outside the Spoon Lady's house. Now the other one's fucked up somewhere. You just spawned and then instantly got shot by a person who just killed me. Oh no! Right, okay, let's head back to the lumberjack. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Someone on the road. Is that bandits?
Blimey! Tut sniffers fast!
Looks like bandits. Yeah, okay.
Crikey's! Help!
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually rest. Do this during the day so I can actually see what's going on. Though I guess for atmosphere's sake, doing the tree curse breaking at night will be appropriate. Hopefully the dotted line will take us in the right direction and we won't get jumped as we go. Oh, right.
Slower.
Anyway. Apparently I can't save. There we go. Now we can. Good doggy.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
So this is where we screwed things up last time. I think it's because we didn't have Gareth's bone.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What
So we
now?
actually raised her cursed, and we had to
My
fight
turn.
her.
Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
So that's the fight.
Look
Right,
your
so-
last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
Can't see a bloody thing in the dark. Oh, there it is.
From the east, no cry is heard.
Like I said, big light here. So when it's very, very dark, I can't see a damn thing. Oh, they ignite.
From the north, silence sighs.
There we go.
From the west peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Also got an itchy nose. Seems rude though to start sneezing during
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
We were meant to be pure. So that means honest.
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder. We all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard?
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
Well, we didn't have to fight a ghost this time.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
No happily ever afters in life. Depressing but true.
Happily ever after doesn't often happen in life, sadly.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
But that's another one put to bed. Okay. What else? Are we going to go and do the main quest then now? It would make sense, unless there's anything really cool we could go do. Tournament. I mean, there is the Wine Wars stuff. Fist of Fury. Okay, we will do the main quest, but I'm going to leave it down to you guys. Are we killing the wight, or are we breaking the curse? I think this one, even though we broke the curse last time, it's still like one of those, it is better to break the curse than kill the monster, isn't it? Ah, that said, we did say about murdering some bandits down the road here. So, how about we have a little nap first, so it's actually daytime, I can see what the hell I'm doing. I'll find a horse. There's Roach. Just casually propped his arm up on her arm up on a pile of logs, as you do. And then the bandits we came up this path, didn't we? Presume it's that little village ahead of us? I guess we could have a look on the map. Yes. Abandoned site. So that, yeah, that's the one that's been taken over by bandits. Time to murder some fools.
Come on, Roach. Come on now.
Let's get all oiled up and ready for this, shall we? Oh shit. Already. Fucking archers. Better fucking die quickly, because I am sick of getting shot at. Right, there's another one there, somewhere. Oh, no, wrong thing. Need to switch back to art. So let's have a slug of water. Oh, you've got a shield. Also, fucking archers, right.
Praise be the prophet Leviathan.
Off with his head! Right. No more archers for a while.
This shan't drag on too long. Let's ride.
The guy with the shield just keeps getting hit by the same ice blast. Did he die to the poison or die to the Ard?
Come on.
Oh,
come
shit.
Closer.
There you go. Right. That's some of them dead. Sure, I'll stop picking the corpses clean. But we didn't get them all yet. Because this site has no longer been... The room isn't clear yet. Back into town. I see a couple more here.
Grab the harlot's brute! Fumble dunks!
Right. Not all of them yet, but a decent amount. Also, sure. Ooh, dye. We some decided what armor is going to be our permanent go-to, and what we're going to paint it.
Let's dance, drink, kill! Let us kill! Let us murder!
Nope. Silver, of course. I don't know. Can I get silver dye? Ooh, that was a clobber enough. And that's all of them. Okay. You never even finished the base game. Yeah, because I mean that was the thing. The armor dyes are only available in Blood and Wine.
You brought peace, and somehow even made our ladies more eager. 1,000 thanks, White One.
Wanna go to the port? Maybe
Anyway,
some new shit don't
there's some more corpses here I need to pick. Right. I haven't made my way through them all yet, Onion, but I've done a fair few. I've done a bunch of the short stories in Last Wish,
Feast till the wine barrels
and then
run dry.
I'm
There is no
got about halfway
tomorrow.
through the first book of the trilogy ones.
It's half time.
Last Wish is the collection of the short stories, isn't it?
Witcher.
Which is what we're gonna like the first Netflix show and the subsequent series are all going to be based on. Don't hate the game, but definitely don't like it either. It's too much a game for me to enjoy. Ah, I do love this game. Right, there's a pub here.
What a day.
Have we got much in the way of booze and shit we can sell? We've probably got some furs we can flog.
Praised be our Lord Lepiota. You come in his name. You are his avatar.
Nope, just a witcher who happened to be passing through.
By the prophet's intervention.
Hey,
He was your guide.
Grand.
He nudged your
How hot is it
footsteps here.
today in
you say
the land
so.
of ice and snow?
What shall
Well,
we
no,
call
that's
you,
Norway.
hero?
Sweden, you have your fair amount of ice and snow.
Geralt of Rivia.
How's
Geralt?
tricks?
Lovely it rings. Sacred it sounds. Do you thirst or hunger?
I mean, with Geralt around, I feel like we all a little thirsty, are we not?
Let me see what you're serving.
all defensive. Sweden is colder than Norway, I'll have you know. I mean, that's positively frosty compared to the last couple of days. That's like a whole 5 degrees cooler, isn't it? Presume these are like Skelligan ones. Scoatel. Nilfgaard. Monsters. Presumably they're cards we don't already have. So at 20 a pop, I think we can buy them all. So we'll grab them. 29 degrees, you're moving to the south pole. I know. I think the world is broken. It's well established at this point. The world is fucking broken when Sweden is over 30 degrees for the last few days. It's fucking ridiculous.
Take care now.
You are sorely missed already.
Right, okay. Well, before this woman asks us to marry her, because she's clearly fawning over us a little too much, let's head back to the vineyard, purely just so I can get my buff. Also, I think I can turn that off, can't I? Yes. Let's get our buffs for, you know. Oh no, not this one. That's a different vineyard altogether. We want to go to Corvo Bianco. Also, I didn't mean to look it up. What's the translation? I would imagine Corvo is like translates to crow. Bianco is. Blanco would be white. Bianco, is that red? Is it red crow? It's not too bad. I think it's supposed to... It is white crow. I thought Blanco would be white. Bianco, Corvo has definitely got to be crow, hasn't it? As in Corvo's family. Right, I thought Bianco was potentially red. Bianca. Oh, okay, so it is white crow then. Okay. Right. I'm just going to use this for the whatever the minimum time is to get the buffs. Okay, we can get all the buffs for an hour's rest. Plus, we have the permanent sharpened sword and armor buff because of the enchantment we put on our steel sword.
And what do you get for all that work? A cook.
You have Vino Bianco in store. Bianco is Italian, yes. Well, I mean, yeah, because it's almost like
Here is the hero
like Latin, isn't it?
Witcher, open the unbeliever's eyes. I work for
Restocking alcohol is a pain for you.
then give my
Can't find shit. Right. Do we travel? Do we ride over there, or do we fast travel and walk? I'm just wondering if there's like a path we can go where we can actually maybe see something interesting. I mean, this is where the language scholar schools us all. You've never drunk anything except cheap vodka. I mean, well, you're doing yourself disservice by drinking the cheap stuff. Unfortunately, some of us, I mean, you have to drink some of the cheap stuff, but occasionally you can treat yourself with a good bottle of vodka. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying the cheap stuff, you do mix it, but, I mean, when I get chance, when I have money, my particular tipple is Belvedere, which is a very, very smooth vodka. It's amazing that you can contribute with your sorry existence in some way, at least. I mean, you contribute in many ways, Gron. We love having you here. Right, I mean, yeah, I guess if I just teleport here, we can at least ride there. Also, welcome, Bad Blue. Or do I pronounce the last D? Is it Bad Bluey? Welcome. Hopefully enjoy your stay with us. Also, apparently, Iggy ___ has followed as well. Welcome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. Hopefully it's been a reasonable week for you. Like I said, probably best to avoid watching the news. At least that's how I'm feeling at the moment. There is an armourer here, which we can probably flog those swords to and actually free up some weight.
What's that?
That's a hell of a bowl cut you've got there. Also, I mean, we've been playing for near an hour. We haven't played any Gwent yet. Go on then.
Gwent.
I don't trust my deck at any point. You haven't watched domestic news reports since 2016. Probably a good thing. Belvedere vodka, you can only agree. Yes, it is really nice. I mean, a friend of mine did get me a really nice bottle of Polish vodka one Christmas, which I think I've spoken about it before. I can never remember the name of it. All I can remember is, well, I kept the bottle because the bottle was really nice. At some point, I'm going to have to try and see if I can get it. You know, like see if Amazon will do an import type one. But it was a really nice bottle of Polish vodka as well. Corn and vodka are the only alcohols you can drink. And vodka only being mixed. Okay. As in, like, it's the only one you can palate, or it's the only one that doesn't disagree with you? Again, I think I've said this before. I mean, I'm not a huge drinker, but I mean, I can tolerate most stuff, but whiskey just makes me ill. I can only have maybe half a glass, you know, half a shot, and it's just something about it. I'm okay with like bourbon and rye, but like Irish or Scotch whiskey, no. I don't know what it is. The only taste you enjoy. Okay, that makes sense. Right. So we have 2 spies. We have you with some artillery. Let's get rid of you. 3 spies. Okay, that's a good start. Decoy and horn. I do like a nice glass of red. I'll drink white or rosé wine, but I prefer red. And beer has to be proper English brown beer. It has to have some flavour and body to it, not just Carling piss water or Budweiser or anything like that. Not used to drinking vodka. Get a lot of headaches if you drink it. Oh, okay. You prefer wine as well. Are you a red, white, or rosé man? Property. What's your preferred? Half a side and your cheeks are numbed. These meds make the effects of alcohol much stronger. Yeah, you've said, Grond. Basically, what was it? You joked. You spend like 24/7 your mind being pickled by meds, so you don't need the alcohol. Let's go with what we've got. Once had a movie party with pals who enjoyed drinking. We all drank at the same time. I was only one standing at the end. Okay, really? You enjoy a glass of white, do you? Okay. But is it like a light white as just like an afternoon drink, or is it like a nice white with a meal? That's a point. I only tend to drink red wine. Well, I only tend to drink wine when it's with a meal. I will finish off the rest of the bottle once the meal's done, but it's a case of I don't have a glass of wine of an evening. I would only drink wine with a meal. Your brain is constantly flooded with dopamine. Right, let's start collecting these spies, shall we? Well, extra cards. We don't need to collect spies. We can take more spies if they're willing to offer them. He has spies as well. Okay, well, you know what? Here. Let's take that back. Well, I forced him to use his own decoy on a card that he can't... means he can't use it against us. It's just going to be all the spies. There's always a spy. Right, would you say we have a card advantage at this point? Well, unless you can directly kill it, I say we put the cow out and set ourselves up for the next round with that. An odd choice. Most people drink red wine while eating. Most of the time you drink a glass is of an evening or two. Okay. Okay, we
Welcome
could...
to the hamlet.
Also, thank you... that's a hell of a name. Welcome, Blister Crotch. Hopefully things are not too uncomfortable for you. We could nuke the 10. Or we can just ice the front row. And he would be on... what? 6... 12. Which we could get away with just a Geralt. If we wanted. Yeah, let's ice down the front row. I guess force him to use a... It's a shame I didn't pull out my other decoy. But he's grabbed a couple more cards. Okay, we do one of these, and potentially just one of these would win it. It depends on what he's going to do next. You know what? We'll throw out one of these. What you got? Got a Kira. Okay. Should have used Geralt. Because, I mean, we can deal with his mid-row. With the hero ability, if we wanted. We could let this one pass. We'd obviously have to win the next 2 rounds, but I feel like we can make some good use of what we've got. We can grab another 2 cards because we would be able to pull the spy from our graveyard with the medic. So I still have a huge card advantage. Just to make him waste another card, I feel like I'm going to use my leader ability. Okay, we can still win this. Trying to think of the cheapest way we could do it. We could fireball his 4, which would be enough. We could put out 2 cards, give us 2 card advantage. We could just play you. Level 6 card on the back row. Yeah, we could do. But then I've got... These guys are pointless. Because they're there to basically buff something like this. We're going to use the medic to pull back him. Hey, Rose, how are we again? I'm still alive, yes. How about you? How hot is it today for you? What was it? It was 41 yesterday? It seems odd to spend 10 just to get the 3-point advantage we need. But I think I can get more leverage out of... 42 today! Jeez. Stay indoors, stay hydrated. It's either that and Fireball his 4. Or he's play a 10. You know what? Screw it. I'm fireballing the 4. And then we'll pass. Now we have a cow. Oh, and... Oh, okay. I could have used the 6. We had Yen come out then. We could have pulled 2 cards. Okay, well, well, we might as well just win it on this round. We pull the cow again. Right. We'll give you that. And gain... What do we get? More trebuchets! Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad now. Yeah, because we're going to get a big advantage. Unless he can put a downpour on our back row, we're pretty good. So how's everyone spending their Friday, then? Have we got any big plans for the weekend, folks? As I said, slightly shorter stream today because I do have D&D this evening. So we're now going to be dealing with the fallout of like one of the party playing chicken with a dragon and basically getting toasted and eaten. So potentially we're meeting a new party member today. But yeah, that's going to be interesting for the as the party unpacks that last situation. Yeah, I might retrieve the cow as well, which we can do with the yen. You're studying. Is that why you're currently watching Twitch at the moment? So what are you actually studying, or meant to be studying at this point? He has a yen as well. He could pull a spy. Yeah. Biology. You got plans for like what field of you wanted to go into? Are you studying for like biology to possibly move into medicine or something like that? There you go. Everyone gets an extra one. He has a lot of trebuchets as well, okay. Well, let's get our cow out, just because we can. It's not going to help. I suppose it goes down to the wire. We're guaranteed a... There's the frost. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can... Here, have more... points. Well, a couple more points. I have a 15 as well. Uni entrance exam. Well, hopefully everything goes well. Obviously, the whole thing with COVID and things like that. So, where did you say you were? You were in Iraq. Has like exams and things like that's been and like whole education system, has that like all been disrupted by like the current craziness we're dealing with? where you are, because I know, like, for us in the UK, like all like secondary school exams and things like that were just nixed. I know, like, university, like final course and exams and things like that have still gone ahead, but it's still been kind of disrupted. Obviously, everything's been disrupted. Nothing's the same. Okay, let's toot our own horn. Oh, we're gonna make over 100. There you go. Do you think we won? I think we won. It's supposed to be in a month ago, but it was delayed multiple times for now. Okay. Well, hopefully all goes well, and good luck with the exam. So, when exactly is it? We won by a slight margin. Just a little, yeah. Anyway, hang on a second. We did that. We didn't actually do what we came to do, which was sell the damn swords we grabbed. There you go.
Mind showing me your wares?
We picked up a bunch of junk weapons. Not Iris, no. We're carrying Iris around with us just as a souvenir, but... Oh. Repair. Do you have enough cash now? 241. I would imagine that's enough for these cheap-ass swords. No. 227. Okay. Well, we got rid of most of them. This is the problem now. We're selling too much stuff. I'm basically bankrupting all the shops. It's in 15 days. Well, okay then. Well, hopefully everything goes well in a couple of weeks' time. But you'll have to keep us posted. You're having to study as well today. Okay, what are you studying, property? Also, I was going to try and flog some stuff to the last bartender, but she got a little clingy, didn't she? Have we got many pelts and that? We've got a few. There's bound to be a bar in this little village, isn't there? I mean, we could talk to the merchant there, but there's bound to be a bar somewhere. Where's the pub? There it is.
Hey, Edgar.
Oh, look. That critter looks familiar, doesn't it? The Scarlet Cardinal.
But the wife, she went berry picking once. Came back to say she'd seen.
You got Witcher 3 last week and haven't played it yet. That's some discipline there. You have a stronger force of will than I. Atri exam as well. You wanting to study alongside your job?
Welcome to my
Well, good luck to you as well, property.
What land do you hail from?
Been on the road so long, don't know how to answer that. Let's just say I'm from the north.
Ah, is it true what they say about the war, death, destruction all about?
Exaggerated. Not by much, though.
Oh, forgive my asking about thy family in Edern, see? So I'm curious. But please, do tell me what I can do for you.
Oh, look. More Gwent. Got family at
Mentioned you have a family in Edern. Whereabout, if you don't mind my asking?
In Vengerberg? You've been there, perhaps?
Yeah, number of times. It's the hometown of my...
friend.
friend.
Yeah. Well, all she is a friend in this.
Also
it's all about
during
Triss.
the invasion, from what I know.
I have to get a laptop first. Got it free with GOG giveaway. Ah, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Right. I want to offload
Show me what you're selling.
of these random pelts we've been carrying around. Yeah, it is all about Team Triss this time around. Also, you have cards as well. Okay. Let's see what we can flog. I have an awful lot of jewelry we could sell for cash, but like I said, I'm kind of thinking we might have to hold on to some of those to break them down for the gold and silver and gems. Hey, Dankonix, how are we? Hopefully life is not kicking you in the teeth as it is the rest of the world. No, wow. I just bring everyone down, don't I? I apologize. I apologize. Yeah, how you doing, bud? How's life and shit? Is there anything else we want to get rid of? Not all the main quests in Blood and Wine. We've done all the vanilla game. We've done all the DLC stuff for Hearts of Stone. We're doing all the Blood and Wine stuff. There's probably still a few side quests in both we've missed,
Farewell.
but we've done most of it. But we're going on to the next main story mission in this, which is breaking the curse on the wight. And like I said, because this is our second playthrough, USM Riot, we're trying to do stuff differently, but I'm still kind of tempted to... Because on my first playthrough, we broke the curse. This time around, I'm kind of tempted to still break the curse rather than fight the creature. But I'm going to leave it down to you guys. What do you reckon? Those that have played it know the like the significance, the like the story behind it all. But those are unaware. So for context, we need to go get a saliva from a wight to basically push along the main story. We can do that by either, killing it in saliva glands or breaking the curse, and we get the saliva a different way.
This all bodes very ill.
Cyberpunk got pushed. I mean, that was announced a couple of weeks ago that it got pushed back. It's only by a month though, wasn't it? It was originally October. Now it's November. Fuck you guys. Well, yeah, I mean, going into November, it's basically pushing into like the main release window for everything. And let's face it, everything's going to be dominated by
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Oh shit! Fucking Foglet as well? Okay, right. So we're using the wrong sword. No, this is the silver sword. This is the Excalibur. And is the Foglet just ran away, I think. Yeah, the Foglet's just run away. Come back here, you bastard. There we go. You started the fight, I finished it. Right. Loot that. I was right that we were having to fight a couple of the bar guests as well. Whilst going through the game, did you do all the side quests before completing the main quest? Pretty much. There was probably one or two we missed. I mean, I can show you the ones we failed. Because, well... Bitter Harvest we failed because we tried to do it way too early and it just took too long. Last Wish we purposely avoided because I knew I might accidentally press the wrong prompt and we were trying to get the Triss romance ending, so I didn't want to do anything with the Yen stuff. And then Brother in Arms we failed because we murdered Kira way before. But yeah, I think we'd done like I mean, what? I guess we can actually see what outstanding stuff. We didn't. We when I spoke to the vampire underneath underneath Novigrad. Didn't do races. We still have Iron Maiden. Ah, okay. That's one we might still do. And then yeah, races, and then it was that's about it. Delaying Cyberpunk means less sales for Valhalla. I mean, that said, Ubisoft are kind of in a very dicey situation, aren't they? Their last few like big AAA releases have tanked. They had to delay stuff, and then they've not released anything, well, notable in like the last year. They are really betting on Valhalla, you know, balancing the books. Yes, we have Excalibur. Can I get the prompt on it? There you go. Erendite. Also, apparently I've got insect oil on it at the moment. Okay. We will have to be aware of that. Sword strength is rising when you're leveling up. Yes, I think it actually says it in the description there. Each blow generates charges, which increase the sword's damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. Fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Also, killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend the charge, permanently increase the weapon's damage to increase it by 18 to a maximum of 30. So we've already we're almost 2/3 maxed out on the weapon. But it's the best silver sword in the game. It's fucking Excalibur, so yeah. And then we have the best steel sword there. But we're not using it at the moment because we get more damage from this. Plus we've put a enchantment on it as well. Well, if Noob's about, don't say that to him. Noob is rather fond of the Assassin's Creed games, but I think I was discussing this yesterday. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game in years, and honestly, the first time I saw the trailer for Valhalla, I thought, this isn't even an Assassin's Creed game. It just has the name stamped on it. It doesn't even feel like an Assassin's Creed game. So it does sound like there's a lot of wolves somewhere. Sounds like they're up there, but yes, it's time to go collect some spoons. Look at all the spoons! So, is that more bar guests? Can't remember what's down there. Anyway.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Go away! Go away! That's what they're telling you. It kind of made sense that it should have ended with the Ezio saga, but it as a franchise, it just makes too much money for Ubisoft, and it's the only thing they can rely on at the moment. Just desynchronization in Common Air with the other. Yeah, I mean, it's a stretch to call any of the recent Assassin's Creed games actual assassin games are. Isn't there something just around the edge of the building as well? I think there is.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Yeah, I made that joke as well, Onion. How the hell are you supposed to do a leap of faith? Unless you're doing a leap of faith off a giant Norwegian mountain,
Be cursed.
there's not going to be a lot of high-rise buildings, are there?
Look around.
If I can remember rightly, I think there's something around the side here. Yeah, there we go. Marlene, my dearest daughter, you've no idea the pain it causes a father to write these words. A father who must abandon his own child, cease to be a father, and his heart shall never be no comfort. Sadly, as a result of what has happened, if I have no other choice. We, along with the rest of the household, must abandon our estate. It is because that curse took you from us, leaving in your stead a mindless, bloodthirsty creature. We shall go north to Kavir, and if you ever read this letter, which could only mean you have returned to human form, you are to look for us there. For my part, I can only promise each year I will send an envoy who will be tasked with checking in on you, seeing if you are alive, and if so, in what form. Faith that you will once again be my beloved Marlene gives me the strength to live on. Perhaps the curse will not last forever. Perhaps someone will come along that can lift this burden from you. Farewell, your loving father. Also, what's with the glasses? Hey, we paid for good money at the auction for these glasses. They are not coming off unless the game, takes them off us, and then we try and put them straight back on. Anyway, yes. So, I do like the lore surrounding this quest line.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Maybe we should get the torch out so you folks at home can see all this. Stained diary. Shipbreaker DC was fun yesterday. All of a sudden, tons of players joined the talk channel complaining that the ship suddenly exploded. We got the first update yesterday. They fixed the reactors not going into meltdown the way they should be. I mean, surely that's a hazard. If you're breaking up a decrepit ship in the middle of space, the reactor might blow up. But I'm guessing it was blowing up for reasons that weren't necessary. Anyway, let's have a look at that journal. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see.
Welcome.
Also, thank you for the follow there, USN Riots. Welcome. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today, there are no wrinkles. But I'd rather there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, though I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had chased off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think. It's getting hard to write. Loneliness. No family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No. Like I said, this gets
Poor girl.
pretty dark.
Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
I can't remember where does it actually
Smashed
indicate
mirror.
that it is Master
This
Mirror.
someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
I think there's maybe another journal entry that says about Master Mirror. Just collect all the spoons. And I think last time we collected all the spoons and then we went to a restaurant just to sell them, didn't we? Just because we thought it would be appropriate.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Oh, sorry, I got a sneeze brewing. Wow. Clears the sinuses out.
No spoon you have
Thank
shall
you.
sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
It's as if all these spoons have nothing special about them. Now, I think there are, like, golden ones and platinum ones in that. Spoon key.
A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Spoon key note. This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons Workshop, 1210. Belongs to Smeagol Circus, owner of the Pheasantry. Smeagol Circus? As in Andy Circus? Anyway. Yeah, but the Pheasantry, yeah, that was the place we tried to sell all the spoons back to, because it's the, like, high-priced restaurant in Beauclair, isn't it?
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
They were forced to eat with her.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
I get the examination.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Gotta love call-outs to Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, and other games in this game. Yes.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Oh, so how are you doing, Scales? How's your Friday shaping up?
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Possibly just a fist.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
So you are differentiating between days of the week. It's not just like every day merges into one for you, Scales. It's not been a fun week. I mean, just in general, as in, you know, the wider world, or personally? Has shit been going on that's been playing merry hell with your own life, or is it just turning on the news and go, oh well, the world's going to shit? I think this is the hint at Gunthrow Dim, isn't it? Dear Master Levius, I don't know. I know you track outlaws for pay. Also, what voice am I doing for this? Yeah, it is Marlene's. I know you track outlaws for pay. I've an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here, why we cannot meet in person. You see, it is my present situation. Any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me, as for the person with whom I meet. If I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited the herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wished to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is the result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar, who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I am aware this is not much of aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. I know, words. You've lost track of the days because of the night shifts. Oh, okay, specifically the night shifts are throwing you out, are they? You still thought it was Thursday? Oof. Kind of both. External, internal, and professional. Oof. There's some weeks I need to be reminded what the difference between weekend and weekdays are, so I hear you. When I worked double shifts frequently, had no idea what was going on. Yeah. It all gets a little messed up when, like, sleep schedules get messed up, or, like, just when you have those double shifts, or, you know, it's when you do the swing shifts. I know it's been many years since I did, like, retail or bar work and things like that. But it's when you do, like, the you go into work just as the sun's going down, you do a long shift, come back, it's dark, then you have to get up early, it's still dark, you go in again, and then you're not coming out until, like, lunchtime. You go, what day is it? The swing shifts, that's what will kill you. How much would you for Geralt for? As in, is this like one of those $1 million but questions? Desengraph? Have I said that right? I mean, I don't swing that way, but for Geralt, I mean, he can take me in his loving arms whenever he wants. Nord spoons. Right. So I think that note is the only one that hints at Gunthrow Dim, isn't it? I don't think there's any others. But like I said, we're getting to the point now where you guys have to decide. Are we well, are we going to fight the monster?
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still.
Are we going to break
here.
the curse? Golden spoon. What the fuck is $1 million? You'd fucking for a bucket of tomatoes. I mean, I would say you have low standards, but then again, I mean, there's a lot you can do with tomatoes.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
After shift day is bad, even though I get some sleep. I'm exhausted the rest of the day. Yeah, it's when you've done those long shifts, you basically just pass out sleepy, and there's just nothing you could do, and you just can't get. It takes a while to get back to grips with, like, where am I? What am I doing? So that's her dining room. We're not going to go in there yet. We will go down to the collector's room. Oh. Yeah, because it's asking us to still examine that room. Yes. That's a lot of spoons.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
So, I think I'm right in saying if we fight the white, it is in this room? Oh, so there was an exam in there.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Anything else? I don't think there's anything else in here. This basically becomes an arena. So if we fight her, it's in here. But, I mean, personally, I'm leaning towards we break the curse. But I did say we're gonna try and do things differently. But this is one of those where I might make an exception. We do the same result again. But I'm waiting for you guys to say yay or nay. You had a 4 p.m., 8 a.m. double shift. The next day it was total wipeout. Sleep till 2 p.m. Then basically zombie land. Oof. Right, I think there's still more
Another
spoons.
spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
You're voting break the curse. Any different opinions?
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Not that I know of. I mean, I do have blackout moments, but I don't think I'm a call operator for phone sex lines.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that.
You broke the curse too, yeah. Because I mean, we broke it the first time because it seemed like.
Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Dwarven whetstone. Ooh. That's a big ladle.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
It's another double shift job. Yeah. Hey, they say don't take your work home with you. What if you already work from home and you really love your job?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Okay, right. Let's go hide in the cupboard. Now, I do say this. I normally hate games where they force you to hide in a cupboard from the monster, but this is different. I think this is the deciding point, isn't it? We either come out and try and break the... we say to her we're going to break the curse, or we burst out and attack. Also, I missed that. Hey, how are you doing, Eli? Making a fancy soup. I'm doing it. I'm lifting the curse. It feels like it's the proper thing to do. This is how your mom makes soup, is it?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Have a seat!
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Let's swap spoons. No, let's eat using spoons. Let's eat not using spoons. Well, we know. We don't need to go over the curse again. We don't need a spoon. Nope.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Delicious! Thank God we hadn't, like, put any deconcoction on, otherwise we'd definitely be poisoned at this point. Bottoms up! There is no spoon. I see you've played Knifey Spoony before! Follow the stench of the white brew.
Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Also, we were half poisoned, so like I said, if we had a deconcoction in our bloodstream for this, we would be fully poisoned at this point. We'd been toxic. So we might not need the torch. Oh shit. Where'd me trail go? There it is. Another bar guest. Oh, is it trapped in the wall? It might be trapped in the wall. It's trapped in the wall. Okay. Right, where did the cursed woman go? There she is. But what we could do differently this time...
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
We offered her to come to the villa.
Eat.
And she essentially works
I
for
must
us in the
eat.
first one. I think the other option is you can actually have her, you know, leave and go where she wants. But she has nowhere. She's been cursed for hundreds of years.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Back to Corvo Bianco. sometime later.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her.
Just the music, got through a dim theme in the background there.
He swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
And if we'd murdered her, we wouldn't have got that story, even though we knew the story anyway. It still is like, it is one of my favourite like little sub-quests. Though I guess it's part of the main storyline thing, so it's not exactly sub-quest, but I mean...
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
There's plenty of other people we can go play Gwent with. Though it is 2 in the morning. How about we have a little nappy? Let's have a little sleep. Apparently, Geralt has to circle the floor before he sleeps. Is he a dog? Just has to find the right spot. Mostly because I just want to do that. I want the sun up so we can actually see what we're doing and get our bonuses back. So, hang a second. We're carrying a bunch of dye with us as well, aren't we? How about we throw that in the locker? Well, I say a bunch of dye. We've got 2. And we're going to have to find a armourer or blacksmith we can sell that shit to. Well, it burns! At least in Toussaint, it tends to be sunnier more time. I think for the majority of like the base game and that, even in the middle of the day, it's either raining or grey and miserable, and it gets particularly dark. At least the sun is out most of the time here. Are we fast travelling? Blacksmith. Both. Oh, are you? Of course, it's just before 3 for me, so it's just before 4 for you, and you're saying you're disappearing off. Well, hopefully the shift goes well, and inevitably you won't be back before I finish because, like I said, we're doing a shorter one today. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I will certainly speak to you tomorrow, as we do indeed have the next episode of our own D&D game. Again, one where we're having to deal with the death of the party member. What is it? Am I cursed? Is that it? Is it? Oh, the baddies. I am indeed using Roach. We've used Roach more in this playthrough, certainly than the first one. But I feel like enjoying Toussaint from horseback is the way we should do this properly. Plus, it allows me just to trot along and chat with you guys, because, I mean, Roach knows where she's going, so we've basically got autopilot. Roach is the Tesla of the Witcher world. We can put it into self-drive. I can just press hold. I don't need to steer. Hopefully, they take the right directions, but the scenery does indeed need to be enjoyed. So we're heading back out. We do need to head up to the main town. Other than, selling our stuff at a shop.
Sir Ravix of Forehorn, 3 cheers for the tourney's victor.
He's talking to me. Of course, we used a pseudonym for the tournament, didn't we? Yeah, we'll sell some stuff at Blacksmith. I mean, now I spent some time off camera, like, generating some cash. Do we think we have enough money to pay for the, what was it, Slizzard hide? So we could actually get this fully upgraded to...
You must be jesting. To stroke a stranger? Even if it is just a step.
Just cup them.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Cough, sir. There we go. So we get the stamina regen. Right. We'll go to the blacksmith. We'll figure out whether we have enough cash. This one here?
They say he's a witch man.
Yeah, this is the one. We can sell our swords to you.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
Right. And... what is it? It's Grandmaster. Okay, Grandmaster Flash here. Okay, so 4.5 grand. 700. Okay, these are relatively cheap, but he only has 5 in stock, and I think we worked out it would require. Okay, 1. Oh shit! Well, I brought 1. I thought I was back here, right? Junk masks, gauntlets, Grandmaster. That requires another one, so that's 2 altogether. Three. Trousers, gauntlets, chest armor, there you go. And that requires 2, yeah. So, he has enough in stock to do all the hide, but it's the enriched Dematerium plate which we're missing. Okay, these are 782 each. How about we buy all of these? Slizzard hide, Slizzard hide. Is that it? A few Slizzard hide? It's the glowy one, isn't it? Yeah. This is 1273. Where the hell did you get dystopian from? The phrase only coined in 1930s. Gonna miss the scenery music in Cyberpunk. I'm not overly enamored with the dystopian worldview landscape. I mean, I only actually watched the trailer once. Was after the stream and that. I will say, like, the outside the city bit did feel a little bit like driving through the desert in GTA. It did have that feel to it, didn't it? Also, greetings doesn't play well. How are you today? I don't know about... I think in the city it's going to feel rich and vibrant, because CDPR put a lot of stock in that, haven't they? Can we make dematerium plates ourselves relatively cheap? I don't know. Let's have a look. It has to be enhanced dematerium plate, doesn't it? Is this just because we're wearing it at the moment? I think it's because we're wearing it. So yeah, enriched, sorry, dematerium plate. All right, crafting components. Enriched. Enriched dematerium ore. Okay, where are we going to get lots of acid? We have plenty of dematerium ore. Oricon ore. We're going to have to go searching for that, aren't we? Acid extract. What critters are going to give us that? I'm trying to think what critters we might get that from. It was GTA 5, Mad Max, Fallout, yeah, in the desert. Yeah, I mean, the first thing I saw when the car was driving through like the waste or whatever they called, like the desert bits outside the city, it just did feel very GTA 5 to me. The city is going to be very Blade Runner. I think Blade Runner basically is a touchstone for all Cyberpunk, isn't it? That's what CDPR are aiming for. Up to you if you like it or not. I still do want to play it. Like I said though, I'm not sure whether it's going to be a day one purchase for me. It might be. I mean, I still haven't played or got Red Dead 2. I'm not chomping at the. I did want to play it when it first came out, but I wasn't. Well, didn't have a console, so I wasn't going to play it when it first came out. And when it eventually made it to PC, I think the moment had passed for me. It's going to be one of those when it's on like a really good discount. Because I even on the Steam sale now, what is it? It's maybe still like 20, 30 quid? For me, that would be, I would probably... I normally, for sale item, I would probably go up to about £10. Something like that, I would maybe go 15, 18. But it's still, okay, I'm still going to give it another 6 months. Let's see what the winter sale has to offer. After watching yesterday, it's going to be a steep learning curve to figure out everything you can do in-game. Yes, because I mean, they stated that the trailer is just from the prologue stuff. So... It's gonna be Witcher Plus, isn't it? In the amount of hours you can sink into it and just do whatever you want. Also, we you guys seen on Twitter like a couple of like the cameos that are going to be in it? Was it Co-Carnage is an NPC in it, and Jesse Cox is an NPC in it. He's actually stated he's not just a voice; he's a character. He's actually a quest giver. I was thinking that's kind of funny, but then I thought, wait. Jesse is technically in Witcher as well, isn't he? Because there's a cave full of trolls and like Jesse, Dodger, and Joe, which is obviously a nod to Jesse Cox Dodger, and I always presumed it was like Joe Vargas, Angry Joe, but I could be wrong. Okay, well, we need to figure out where we can get acid extract, because I'm going to be able to make enough dematerium ore to, like, possibly make all the enhanced plate we need. Enriched plate, sorry. Yeah, because the only way is from an ingot. It's not like we can take a plate and then enrich it afterwards. Red Dead 2 was a real disappointment both for you and your son. Literally stopped playing around about 3/4 of the... Okay. Was it just because there was too much game? It needed a little more focus and direction.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
I mean, we could do a few parts, but it would just be very expensive. I want to see if we can possibly get that acid extract and ore from somewhere. So we're going to have to do a lot of random searching and try and figure out what animals or creatures are going to give us the acid. I don't think there's anything else in town we can do, is there? Ducal Carl. That's related to one of the quests, isn't it? Knight for hire? Yeah, there you go. You know what? Whilst we're here, we'll go do this. Yeah, I mean, if we highlight you. We'll queue this up, and then we'll go see Regis. It grew aimless, like unlike Red 1. Okay.
Don't dare to think you've got
Right.
Appearances deceive, Witcher.
Let's go see the Ducal Carmen Lake, whatever his name was. I think he's essentially like the town bursar. And he gives us a few quests. Possibly.
Slithering snake by the leg.
Sir Ravix, it is right and fitting. Congratulations, the Duchess summoned in the UK.
Before long, you will have to look to fairy tales to find a witcher or knight.
A hint at like one of the endings, the fairy tales, isn't it?
Always with reason.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats,
we've done several of them already.
Be rewarded. Speaking of payment, my clerks have brought word of heroic deeds on your part. Please accept this compensation for your toil, good sir.
We can play some more Gwent. What are you selling? Coin to pay knight. Where's it come from? Ducal coffers.
Curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and self.
You like grinding games, you just lost interest in Red Dead 2. Okay. Do you think it was setting? Or you just didn't engage with characters and story?
Financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Random parchment. Civil War in Toussaint, noble houses. I don't think we need to do anything with these books, do we? Okay. How much did we get out of you?
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Note for hire.
He's soaked from blood.
400 crowns. Okay.
These numbers don't have
Better than nothing. But, you know, find a decent set of armor and we can sell that for like 3 times as much.
His chief mistress of heiresses.
Anyway. But we've completed 4 of 15 contracts. Do we have those listed then now? Not necessarily. Unless the class is contract. No. Okay, back to the main quest. Let's go see Regis.
Dark secrets taints you from a fairy.
The rewards were sparse. Grinding them was actually awful. Oh. Oh, of course, Titans from the Quarry, the cow. I forgot we still have that as an open quest line. Going and building the statue.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing.
Okay, right. Where did we park a horse? Apparently he's just nibbling... She's just nibbling the roses.
Your boots could use some polish, vagrant.
Right. Let's just take Roach through all the cobbled streets of Toussaint.
Pick and choose while I've the
Oh, you've been enjoying Last of Us, have you?
Her most gracious duchess has hired a witcher.
My head for spinning up.
See, this is why we need to go by horseback.
Faster.
Just follow, look at the beautiful scenery from atop our noble mount. I guess we're going this way.
Come on, Roach.
But Toussaint is very pretty. Also, the other big thing about the Cyberpunk announcement thing yesterday was apparently there's an anime in the works. They're working with Japanese animation studio to actually bring an anime to Netflix, was it? I think it was Netflix. Due in 2022, I think they said, so it's a ways off. But still.
Slower.
Let's go see Regis. Where's the old man? Up top here, there you go. And once we've done like this bit of cutscene and that, we'll probably take our break here.
You've clearly
go grab coffee and come back and play another hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever.
I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Spying on me?
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought.
You grind normally. 6 years playing Warframe, 2 years of Destiny, 5 years playing Battlefields, various versions.
What about that?
It just never gave you the... I mean, it... Some games... I mean,
to use the concoction to
games are not for everyone. Some games will grab one person, but somebody else won't.
Shouldn't be a problem.
So it's
know
completely
a vampire who should be willing to help.
understandable.
Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very,
Also,
very
psychokinetic
dangerous.
arousal sounds like a good VOD title, doesn't it? I might have to make a note of that one. In fact, I will make a note of it just in case. But this is basically where we give Regis bloodlust, isn't it? Psychokinetic arousal. No, putting arousal in the episode title, is that going to be against Twitch terms of service? Because they have very odd things about. Occasionally, I put something in a VOD title, and then it would pop up a message going, "Is this the sort of thing you'd want your granny to see with a name like that?" It was very odd.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that?
Put you in a
I'd rather
cage.
not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tell me more.
Teshem Mudna.
You're off now, are you, noob? No worries. Your eyes are starting to burn from tiredness. Ooh. Need to maintain the... Yes. You maintain the sleep schedule. But yeah, you take it easy, bud. And
one among us named
hopefully you can start getting ready for those streams next week. Yes.
Human blood. That in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us. Seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Well, no, let's not go straight away. We will take time to prepare. But like I said, I feel like this is an appropriate time to go grab a cup of coffee.
Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
And before we do all that, we could probably do some side questy stuff. There's some nice booze around here. Kept nice and chilled in the catacombs of this cemetery. But yes, we'll throw a save in. And like I said, time to take a break. Yes, by the way, Last of Us 2 really fucks you up. Like the game, first game, it puts you in a place where you really don't want to be. Naughty Dog needs a good thrashing. I mean, haven't they already done that to their developers? I mean, we're not going to go into like the crunch culture, and Naughty Dog are... well, I mean, CD Projekt RED are not known to like severely crunch their devs, but still. Anyway, yeah, coffee break time. So, everyone, time to go stretch your legs. Grab yourselves a drink. We will be back in a few moments' time to continue. And like I said, we could move straight on with like the story stuff, or we could maybe go find some side missions. I kind of want to explore the world. I want to see if we can find that acid extract, and we can maybe start producing enough enriched dematerium or whatever it was for ourselves, and then we'd be able to upgrade to the full well, we can basically become a Grandmaster Flash. It's probably going to be the cat gear, but there's a thing. I think that like one of the enchantments for armor is you can enchant any armor to be light armor, which would play into our whole gimmick of we've been going with the light armor and fast attacks. I don't know. I'm going to have to consider it. But anyway, break time. Time for a coffee. I'm going to nip to the loo, put the kettle on, and I shall see you guys in a few moments. Haha! I have returned, and I have caffeine. Did I play Last of Us 1? I played a little bit of it. I've not played it all the way through. I have maybe the first couple of hours of it. I think I played. Right. What are we doing next, then? We could carry on with the main quest, or we could try and earn some cash and try and find the materials we want. How about we do the Wine Wars stuff? 2 of 5 already, okay. 0 of 5. How about we do these? I was when it first came out. It was I didn't have the PlayStation, so I only played at a friend's sort of thing. So it was lack of opportunity to play it. Let's go do some random missions. I think this takes us out, doesn't it? Creepy tunnels bit. This is the creepy tunnels bit which we got through. Where the hell's the staircase? Is that the staircase? God damn it. Running around in the dark. It ain't no fun, is it? Right. It's through here. I mean, we went down a slope. This is where we originally came when we fought the spiders and what have you. This comes out through somebody's grave. Yeah, because this is all the eggs we toasted. Yeah. Yeah, this is not the way we need to go. Through there. Ah, underneath. That's where I was going wrong. Okay. Grab some. It's literally one of the 3 game series that really mess with your head. You loved it. What are the other 2 then? Well, the ones that left, the other 2 that left you an emotional wreck. Isn't there also some like graves we could go through? I think. Can I start here? No, I guess not. Okay, let's head, because I think it's essentially, yeah, they're all in this district. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff around here. Yeah, I think one of them was on this side of the river, and all the others were on this side of the river, because it's like 5 altogether. Okay, so it's an abandoned village, and then we don't know what these 2 are. Okay. Take a leisurely stroll up the coast on horseback.
Come on.
Come on. There you go. Right. Immediately try and take us off road. So yeah, we'll do some of these. At least we might be able to find out what creature it is. I'm hoping it's not the damn plants that give us the acid extract. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be something like one of the mutated forms of like drowned dead or something akin to that. So it might be even bigger. It might be like some kind of drake. It might be like a fork tail or something that gives us the acid extract.
A man who
Anyway.
dare not down something.
Let's put our foot down. I cannot do that. Can't do that, Dave. I'm trying to think of anything else we know is open to us that we could idle away the next couple of hours doing. Because yeah, I mean, if anyone has played this and has any ideas what might be a good distraction for a couple of hours, do let me know, because we're going to be finishing around about 5:30. So you've got me for another couple of hours. Make good use of me. I don't think anybody's ever going to make good use of me. I'm not sure I can even make good use of myself. Nope, nope. Not going back to Corvo Bianco yet. Hey, Teapot! How are we? How's the packing going? Bioshock Infinite, that's kind of mental, though. It just plays with your mind. And Far Cry 3 is the other one. That's a mindfuck of how where you go with your friends. Honestly, I don't remember too much of my time with Far Cry 3. Again, never played it all the way through. I only played bits of it.
Whoa there, Roach.
Yeah, we're going on to the other side of the river. Screw it, we'll switch then. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the other Wine Wars one, all of them are on this side of the river. Yeah. Okay, we're at this side of the river now. We'll go do one of these. Bioshock I can see. Also the setting and tone for the Bioshock games definitely lends itself to like messing with your head slightly, doesn't it? Busy. How's it going here? Not too bad. We did a little bit of the story stuff. We went and freed a wight from her curse. Like I said, I was debating all the time whether we were going to go the other route and actually murder her, because that would be something different. But the story stuff, and again that those little nods to Gunter O'Dim, I felt like we had to. So we've broken a curse, and now we're ignoring the main stories whilst we go rid some vineyards of monsters. I don't know what exactly we're going to do. It's essentially the first stop we arrive at. We'll do whatever needs to be done, because we're a professional, goddammit. But mostly we're just taking a leisurely stroll through the picturesque countryside of Toussaint. Okay, time to put a foot down. I'm getting bored now. Must go faster. Must go faster. As long as we don't have to fight plants. Which is the only thing that concerns me. Right, does it look like we're going to have to fight a cadre of plants? Maybe. Roach, you stay here. Also, can we remember, were the plants classed as cursed? Relics? Something. Yep. Fucking plants. How did I know? How did I know it was the fucking plants? Right, are the plants relics? Shaymar are. Cursed ones? They are, they're cursed. They are a goddamn curse, that's what they are. Interesting story about Far Cry 3. Michael Mando interviewed for the main villain. They liked him so much they wrote the whole character around him. I mean, I always like that, because, I mean, you hear stories about that in, for films, don't you? Films and TV shows. They, like, screen test an actor, and they basically just rewrite the character because there's something the actor said in, like, the audition or screen test, and that they just, like, spark something with the producers and director and writer, which led them to, like, just change things completely. Can we go Frosty on? Hey, stay frosty, everyone. Oh shit, okay. Are we healing up? We are now. We are now. Right, where are you? Where are you? Poke your head in the ground. Poke your head in the ground. Poke your head in the ground. Oh no, the wrong thing. Ah, there we go. Okay, it was only one plant. Thank God for that. Also, I should have Ard on as, like, our default sign. I think we had Id in because we were hoping to track the Phantom Panther things, weren't we?
Is it true peasants gotta carve his cows himself nowadays?
Right. Well, wherever the plant was, there's no remnant of it, so I
like a pitchfork in a dung pile.
Don't know if the plant feeds us acid. I don't think it is. I've got a feeling it's going to be something like a fork tail of some sort. Didn't we park our horse on the road here? We did indeed! There you go. There's Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Seems to be a big dot ahead of us. Let's see where this takes us. If it's more goddamn plants, I'm not going to be happy. Hidden treasure. Oh, look, it's more fucking plants. Well, at least we have the right oil on our blade. I'm going to throw a save in here. I really don't like the plants. Hey, humanity, how are we? It does look like there's multiple plants as well, yeah. Yeah, there's at least 2 in here, which is going to be a pain. No, not close. Oh, no! Shit! Oh, there we go. Okay, we got one. We got one. And we got the other. There we go. Is that... Did we get them? We got them all! Thank God for that. Been playing some Forza Horizon 4. Okay.
Ground splattered with blood for a few feet around. A lot of it.
Well, I mean, these plants are fucking deadly. And annoying. Well, I'm not seeing the acid extract we need, so it's not the plants that we're looking for. So is that what this weekend's mostly going to revolve around? Playing Forza? Bill Paxton in Aliens, Rip Bill, with the whole speech game over, man. Was total improv, yes. He was already cast, but the improv impressed Ridley Scott so much that it got into movie version. Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of like improv stuff slips in to like the final cut. But no, I've heard stories. I can't think of any straight off the top of my head, but of like entire parts being rewritten because of an actor's screen test or an audition. I mean, technically, Ripley in Alien was a male character. It wasn't until Ridley Scott met with Sigourney Weaver that, you know, Ripley was changed. Though, characteristics-wise, I don't think the characteristics changed. But I've heard of, like, what was going to be, like, a very small, like, one-note character was given such depth by, like, an actor's, like, portrayal of them that they expanded into something so much more.
Blow
And that always interests me.
Bled to death afterwards.
Because it's part of the writing process. Orders on elegant stationery.
What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by accident.
Fail me this time and I'll skin that splotchy hide of your rump. Pick up the next batch of seedlings tomorrow from the Tesham hatchery. Well, we're going to have to go there anyway. We need to infect another spot at Coronato. But don't be late because the team from the vineyard on the other side of the river has got the key.
Note's clear.
I'm a big fan of Ridley Scott's work as well.
Shame I don't know who.
You've been playing it for the last week or so. You're a little preoccupied and obsessed with it then, are you? Right, I don't think there's much else around here to... Oh, no. More stuff to loot. Also, thank you for the follow there, Fatman DW. Do I dare ask what the DW stands for? The White Terror. Yes. This is we've already opened up like the plot line for the White Griffin? I think we had. Brown Armadite. Why do you want to get a brown one? Runestones. A sword. Right. We're all good and groovy. Loot all the things. Loot all the stuff. Also, can anybody remember where we parked our horse? Apparently, I'm not allowed in that chest. Right. I think we left Roach around the corner up here. I mean, we could just call for her, but no, there she is. Okay, that's 2. Optional search for Minto and find proof of sabotage. Well, that's optional once we've done all of these as well, I think. I don't think we can still do that. I think we can still do that. Sure. Let's do a few more of these idle dots. I mean, we've fought 2 plants in a row. Hopefully it's not a third. I'm sure like one of the vineyards is like been taken over by an ogre or something like that. At this point, I would gladly fight an ogre. Just for a little bit of variety. Oh, okay. Apparently Roach is stuck. Well, it's trolls. I mean, they're kind of like ogres. No, technically, are they more of an elemental? I can't remember. What do you come under? Golems are the elementals. Yes, so trolls are ogroids, aren't they? Yeah. Right, let's get the right oil out then, shall we? Ogroid. Relic, spectre, insect, hybrid, vampire, ogroid. Oh, is this one? No, rabid rock troll. Yeah, we're not talking with these fellas. You know what? So, we don't have to go fight the damn plants again. Let's remember to throw a save in. Just because. The plants pee you off as well. I'm glad I'm not the only one then. Okay, now lobbing rocks. Okay, let's... I was hoping not to fight both at once. Right. Die to either being hit in the head with a rock or the poison off the blade's oil. Don't keep moving, just keep moving. Also, I reckon the Engar sword is probably at least 20 now. We're getting the levels up on Excalibur, aren't we? Let's have a look. Where's Excalibur? At 22. Okay, and let's get our treasure. We didn't murder Roach, which is good. Formula for green armor die. Lockbox key. Right. Brother, enough of this hesitation and this fretting. These feelings of guilt. Liam Coronato pays you practically nothing. You've got a family to feed. So do as I say. Load up a cart with barrels of that new spiced wine in the night. Quiet as a mouse. Haul it away from the estate. Head northwest, and when you cross the stream, you will find men waiting for you. Give them the barrels. They must be desperate to get this wine because merely as down payment, they've handed me a pleasantly heavy pouch. Just be careful because a pair of those vile rock troll hunts in the Bleasure Valley. How trolls end up there, you ask? They were imported for the tourney. For knights to battle for the crowd's amusement. Thing is, they fled the transport and began slaughtering their way across the land. P.S. Hide the share of the down payment I've sent you. Because if someone finds you with that kind of coin, they'll start asking questions, and our business will end quicker than it began. P.P.S. My advice, bury it in a pile of dung. No one will look there. Until the dung dries up and, blows away, and then there's just a pile of coin. Any racing game gets you totally hooked, especially if they have cars in that you actually love to drive. Oh, I mean, are you a true petrol head? Do you actually get to go and drive around in some proper motors than yourself. You've driven a Koenigsegg only slowly, though. I mean, still, though, you got to drive a Koenigsegg. Was it, like, pretty much you were just, like, moving it around a car park? Are we talking that slowly? I would be a petrol head if I could afford it. Coin don't sink. Find the stash of manure. Somewhere nearby. No, all the way over here. Okay then. We have a ding on a map. Let's go towards it. So was there anything in these cards? Yes, there was. Some brown dye. What about this one? Nope. Nope. Did we get everything from this? I think we did. Nope, nope. There's still stuff. Still the things. Silver mug. Okay. And a bunch of booze. Demand the finest wines available to humanity. No, cars aren't as cheap as they are in the West here in Singapore. Heavily taxed and marked up, so the only real car experience I have are in simulations with full steering sets, car meetups. But that's quite a good few years ago. Some of your relatives. Ah, okay. But you're deeply immersing yourself in Forza instead, just to like get that vicarious hit from it all. It was slow. Moved it into a car park. Top Gear Live. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Come on.
Welcome.
Also, thank you for following there. It's me, Momo. Welcome. Hopefully, enjoying your stay with us. All the idle chattel. Isn't chattel like things? Idle chatter hasn't discouraged you from an amusing and enticing afternoon with Geralt here. 2015 Toyota Corolla costs around $140,000 US, including all the tax and additional price tag. Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of pricey. Okay, right. Let's put a foot down. Roach, head in that direction. Follow the dotted line. I think we're going in the right direction. We've got to find a big pile of poo. And we're going to get some money out of it. Chattel, let's bring you back to your first year of law school. But I am right in thinking chattel is... It's almost like Old English, isn't it? For,
come on now.
Like... goods and personal belongings, isn't it? It's like, I'm sure it was. It's a legalese thing, isn't it? Goods and chattel. It's like belongings, non-specific belongings. Really big into cars, even if you live in a place that makes owning one a lifelong investment. You owned an Evo 8, 320 brake horsepower, and tracking moved. Oh, it is precisely there. See, I know things. Not many things, but I still know things. Right, we've got to look for a big pile of poo. It's just one of the things you do as a Witcher. Just start rooting around in horseshit. Oh look, a big pile of poo.
Stench.
134 florins, though. We can get a decent exchange rate on that. Hey, greetings, Sensei. Do exclamation coin. Presuming you have enough bits for it. Enough nobilles, sorry. How are we doing today? Also, where did I park my horse?
Like a pitchfork in a dung pile.
You know things should be a quote. I mean, you could do that. What is it? It's exclamation, quote, add, and then you write it. I think that's how it works. We never use the quote thing, do we? But I think it's that. Somebody who uses Streamlabs chatbot more than us. What is it to add a quote? Because that's definitely the one that should appear at random occasionally.
Not so fast.
No, but that's sending us back to Regis. Your dream car is an old Japanese cars that aren't manufactured anymore. Thanks to a mix of Fast and Furious and seeing them at a car meets an anime, I now have a dream of owning one of them, but you fear your bank account has other things to say. I mean, we all live in a material world, and don't our bank managers let us know about that? Okay, 3 out of 5 for that one. And 2 out of 5 for that one. I think that's on the other side of the river ones, is it? Yeah, that's on that side of the river. So we want the... missing it now. Coronato. There you go. This is on our side. Yeah, we have sound effects, Sensei, if you're interested, and coin is one of them. Though, like I said, I think it's one of the more expensive ones because it's like a 30-second clip. So, I mean, you can maybe persuade some of your fellows in chat to potentially play it for you. Also, why can I not go up that bit? Invisible wall for some reason. Okay, but can we go around the corner to it? See, for some reason, I couldn't get up that last step on Roach, but go around the corner, I'll be fine. Hey, Chrissy! How are we?
Come on now.
You open up the stream and hear coin. Ah, the wonderful world of The Witcher. Yep, it is Friday after all. Oh my god, fucking plants again. Are you kidding me? Right. No, they already seem angry with us. Let's... Well, we know it's a... It was cursed, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's at least get dosed up with the right oil. Because this is like the third one in like the last 20 minutes. You're so hyped for Cyberpunk now. I take it you were watching eagerly yesterday evening then. Right. Spitting venom. Just because they go bound to. Right, let me... Can't throw a save in because I'm still in range of them. Right, I should be able to save now. No? Can I save? There you go. Right. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh, no, 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 no. Those things explode. Oh, that's a lot of poison. That's a lot of poison. Are we healing at the moment? We are healing. Very, very slowly, though. Okay, one down. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Right. All done? All done. Okay, good. Finally! I hate fucking plants. Right.
Archospores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want
Burn
to
it.
them for good.
Burn it all. And then walk away and look cool. Who are we kidding? Geralt always looks cool. Especially with the glasses I spent a lot of money on. Right. 4 out of 5. Done. Prelude was a beast, also not in production.
I
Also,
thank you for the rescue. You're one fine fellow, Witcher.
thank you. Just napalm the field with bombs from meditation all day long, yeah. I mean, you know, take off and nuke it from space. It's the only way to be sure. Okay. What's the betting? It's still yet another field of plants that need murdering. Also, where did park our horse? Ah. No, that's a peasant. Where did we park our horse?
The pile of work remains the same.
Oh, was it? Oh, screw it. We're going to have to call Roach. Just appear out of nowhere. I'm sure we parked Roach down on the road here.
Giddy up.
Looking forward to Cyberpunk, but not as much as you was. Sure be fun to play, but not nearly as much as Witcher 3. It's a demon. I mean, the way it's summoned, I can see Roach being a demon, but like spelt with an A. What is it? D-A-E? Because aren't like in Hearts of Stone the dog and the cat are technically demons in that sense? Summoned like creatures. I'm looking forward to playing it. Like I said though, I don't think it's a day one purchase for me. If I had the disposable income and I knew it would run on my rig, maybe. But I feel like it's probably going to be a year after release when it's on sale. And I know my system's going to run it. That's probably when I will get my Cyberpunk on. But are you also looking forward to the anime as well now, Chrissy? Because that was spoken of in the presentation, that wasn't it? Hopefully they still have their cars intact and didn't crash them like the poor old bastards that crashed the Toyota AE86 at a junction. Okay. You'd die to see that. We'll be avoiding the game until you play it yourself, of course. Not into anime stuff, but looking forward to Japanese districts in the game. Yes, yes. Okay, right. Over here somewhere.
Come on now.
We haven't done a save.
Let's go.
Right. Person in distress.
now.
Okay,
Whoa.
humans! Humans we can deal with. Or is it humans? Is it a troll, actually? I know there's one where, like, a troll's captured a person. There's a cave down here. We do have 6 cat potions. Oh, bandits. Okay, good to know. Right, humans, we can murder plenty of humans. Let's get all oiled up for them. Never step into the ring with a greased up witcher. And Yeah, let's do art.
Too slow, great boy.
Help, sir! Save me!
Execution!
Show me what you got.
Help, sir! Save me!
She might accidentally catch a blade if she's not careful. Okay. Wasn't particularly dark in here. There was like 2 entrances.
Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly...
Calm down. It's over.
the Bang Diddlers kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. Ah, but I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you walk me there?
Sure, let's go.
Lead the way. Right behind you.
You've sunk Roach twice. Once I rode her for about 20 miles on the seabed. Who says glitches aren't fun? Wish you could
Here
reproduce
we
it.
are. Once again, I thank you for the rescue. Wish to look over my stock?
Vineyard seems a little run down.
Master Liam doesn't seem a diligent proprietor.
He tries as best he can. It's not his fault our vineyard suffered plague upon plague.
Plagues? What kind?
Well, the enormous yellow man-eating sun juice, for instance. You cannot set foot into the brush for fear of coming out a head shorter.
Show me what you got.
Potion of restoration, potion of clearance, some perfume, dye solution. I don't think we need any of this gubbins, do we? So I think we've maxed out like the best potions and oils we can possibly. So we don't need any other ingredients to do any of that shit. At least I don't think so. Apparently there is a few potions still yet to collect. Tawny Isle, Rapid, Blizzard, Full Moon, Oracle. Actually, there's a fair few. It shows how often I actually use potions. We can make a cleansing mixture. There's one of the three decoctions actually. Doppler, Succubus. Sure, well we'll do the deconcoction, because why not? Dyes, we have the ingredients, well, we have the blueprints for a green dye, that's about it though. And this is where we suddenly get blinded again.
Thanks. See you later.
She was giving me the eye. Ah, it burns! Right. Without investigating Verminto's problems, let Liam take over Belgard or continue investigating and deal with Matilda's problems.
Bugger it all!
I feel like we're going to do them all.
Bugger it all!
Ah.
But... Are you just trying to intimidate me? I have 2 swords. I'm the one who intimidates you. Right, yeah, we've got the stuff on the other side of the river. Though, we have no longer the option to do the optional stuff. So, if we actually... Oh, no. Load back in prior to saving her. Which would be that one, wouldn't it? We could still do the optional go to this place and investigate, I think. Search Vermentino and find proof of sabotage. Yeah, we're going to go find Beastie Boys. You rode her from one Skellige Isle to the next. It was pretty funny. Oh my god. That I mean, it does kind of feel like we need video evidence of that. Not because we don't believe you, just because it sounds hilarious. Right. Do we have a ping on a map for this? Verminto. Who or what the hell is Verminto? I'm not going to ping on the map for this specifically. Or am I just not seeing it? Is Verminto a name of a person? Let's go back into our inventory, because we got this off a note, didn't we? So we're going to have a item somewhere. No, not crafting, quest. Mysterious note. Message from Igor. Head of self-conduct. We've just got multiple mysterious letters. Let's check these mysterious letters. Nope. Nope. Unsent letter. Script. That's going to be for the play, isn't it? Distiller's letter, distiller's log, orders, warrant, orders. Nope. Elegant stationery. Pick up the next batch. Ah, no, this is it. Pick up the next batch of seedlings tomorrow from Teshamutna hatchery. Need to infect another spot in Coronata. But don't be late, because the team from the vineyard on the other side of the river has got the key. Right, so we need the key from the other team. So we should go do some of those quests. There you go, walk Verminto. Ah, that's the one we need to do. Is that pinging on the map now? Presumably, we go for the big one first. Sure. We shall go for that one first, and then we'll come back to rescue the woman that's being accosted. I mean, she's right there. We could save her regardless, but this way I feel like we're definitely not going to screw something up.
Giddy up.
Oh, this is the trashed merchant's stand. Yeah, okay. Alright. Head in this time. I'm just going to head as the crow flies. Straight line this. I know there's a giant-ass river in the way. Apparently there's a bandit camp here as well, which we just sailed past. I didn't see or hear anything. Sure, let's see if we can get Roach to go straight into the water. I've got some wolves howling. Yeah, don't think we're going to get Roach to go underwater. No, this Roach does not turn into a submarine, I'm afraid. But we are near the sculpture site. So that gives us more options for some more bits and pieces we could do. I think it's like save 3 quarries or 3 stone cutters or something to get the 3 stages of the statue made.
Be gone from my sight.
Ooh. This all seems a little greyed out on the minimap. Almost as if there's a fog hanging over this ground. So we have got a fast travel point as well, which is useful. Again, we could do this all on horseback, but I feel like Geralt's been getting a little too comfortable in that saddle. He needs to work on his cardio. Plus, we're fairly near this spot now. What's the betting? It's more killer plants. Is it? Is it? Rot fiends. Ah, necrophages. What a refreshing change. Though, rot fiends, they have a tendency to explode. Though, I mean, if we execute them... Oh, shit. Okay, well, that happened. When did we last save? Okay, maybe we can do it after this. Can we still do the memento thing and discover the saboteurs? Right.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values.
Come on.
Slow now.
I think Roach can... Oh, Roach can get through that gap. Okay, cool. Right. Let's try this again and not get exploded. Maybe once we get just outside the range of the... the next quest point, we go and hit the save button. Probably advisable. So yeah, let's do the other Wine Wars thing. This should be the first one on the list, I think. Are we close? Yes, so follow the main road and then just head right. Well, curve right.
Faster.
The cloud sorcerer like to be planning to witch up.
This should lead us back to more or less where we were. Without going cross-country and all that.
Just wonderful.
Bad doggy. Right. Yes, this is tied to the statue thing. Big feat to fill. The third group.
Smashed bones. Damn, it was strong.
It's almost as if they hired an ogre to do this.
Damn, ripped to shreds.
Can I examine the footprints? Are you going to let me? There you go.
Footprints. Blood. Just trying to get away.
Loot the corpses, loot the corpses. Not quite catch the pigeon, but... apparently I'm allowed to examine somewhere here.
Damn it.
A Spriggan. I think it's a relic? I don't think we got Spriggans in the manual yet, have we? Let's have a look. Relics. Because it's kind of like a lesson. Woodland spirits, yeah. I'm going with Spriggan. Unless it, I guess it could be a hybrid. Half plant, half person. I'm going with relic. Which is the green one? Draconid, beast, Ogroid. Can never remember. There you go. Let's try that. Though I definitely think maybe burning it. Though Ard is so powerful now. Oh shit. Well, he's slowly being poisoned by the... And it's dead.
Something behind these roots.
Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Well, we rescued a stonecutter. And it's not Homer and the rest of the Simpsons.
Let Biota keep you in his care.
One day later. Oh look, part of the statue is up. Right, it's defaulted back to Regis, which we don't want. We want wine. Where's our wine? Coronata Verminto. So,
hey there.
Save.
Come on.
Oh, it literally just took us back to where we wanted to be. Right. Ard, yes. Don't explode in our face this time. Right, pop goes the weasel. Execution, and it doesn't explode. Rockfiend blood. Necrophage. Rockfiend. Okay, so we're still missing out on trying to figure out what the hell will be the acid extract we need. Tolonese journal. Thick journal written in a steady hand. The last pages, however, contain different handwriting, full of blots and crossed out words. A mysterious gentleman has come to me asking whether I would agree to sell him the stock of barrels we are preparing for the new wine variety. I refused him curtly, for I know how much the new wine means to Miss Matilda. and how much depends on this wine's success. After all, things have been very tight at the vineyard these last days. This extremely mysterious gentleman has turned out to be equally extremely wealthy. He came to me again with a very hefty pouch. Blast it, it will be very hard to refuse him if he puts me on that trial again. Today I forgot to lock the gates in the barrel storehouse, and I'm very ashamed. But what could I do? Miss Matilda is crushed. I won't touch that coin until all has settled down. I've hidden a sack stuffed with Nilfgaardian florins in the sunflower fields. Would not want someone to find a fortune in my home. He has paid me another visit. This time he wanted me to procure him the recipe for the new wine. I do have some honour. Barrels are one thing. I can make new ones, perhaps even better ones. But the recipe for the wine, I said I'd sooner die. And then he gave me this strange look. Sent shivers down my spine. I think I'd best barricade the doors this night. Well, let's open the doors then. And didn't we just get a key? I thought we got a key off him. Was it the back door? Damn it, Roach, get out of the way. Right. Though we can get that. That we class as a treasure hunt, wouldn't it? Sunflower field. There we go. It's somewhere. Oh, it was a chest key. Okay. Somewhere in that direction. Follow the sunflowers. Well, not exactly follow the sunflowers, but... Where the hell is it? I could look at the big map, but I'm refusing to because... I'm a man, damn it! I don't need to look at a map. I know instinctively where I'm going. We'll eventually get there, that's what I'm saying. I see vines, but I don't see sunflowers.
Now, where'd you get them catty peepers?
I'm gonna have to look at the big map, aren't I? Immediately. Okay. Ah, right. On the other side of the vineyard itself. Okay. Over here somewhere. So this is the equivalent of looking for gold in a pile of shit. Oh, look. There's a chest. 89 florins. I mean, it's something. It ain't a lot. But beggars can't be choosers. Plus, if this was the real world and you found 89 golden florins, fairly sure you could have a good time. That's a fair amount of cash. Right. Let's have a look. How close are we? Near the river or... Ah, okay, abandoned site. Possibly more necrophages, though more often than not in Toussaint, it's actually been taken over by bandits. And it makes sense, the bandits, because they're the ones that have been doing the sabotage. So it's probably bandits. This, on the other hand, may be more plants. God, I hate plants. Let's face it, vegetables are only there as yes, look! What did I say? What did I say, hey? Right, let's dose the blade with cursed oil, wasn't it? Also, yeah, sure, we'll do that, and we'll have Ard as well. Right. Now we need to get up to you, which you have the high ground, Anakin, don't you? Oh, and you have a friend. Shit. Okay, there's two of them. That's more of a problem than I thought. Shit! No, 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 you don't. Poison. Don't like poison. Don't like poison. Let's not give Anakin the high ground. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him. Oh, no, no, you don't. Right, is that the one with damage? It is a little damage. Ah, shit. Oh my god, I took a face full of it. Right, sounds like this way? Where the hell's the damn plant? Okay, there's one. There's the other. That one hasn't taken damage though yet. Now it has. Okay. Right, the other one just needs to get dead. Oh, there you are. I believe that's both of them. Right, thank God for that. So that will just leave bandits at the last one, I think. No, then again, it was bandits that spiked the previous one. Yeah, we need to check the this. You probably have a note on you.
Looks like an archospore killed him.
Does he have a key on him? So, oh, there you go. That's what we're looking for. Heavy brass key.
A letter and a key. In a place like this? Ought to be interesting.
Read these orders carefully, for I will not tolerate any blunders. Report to me the agreed-upon location tomorrow and collect the next delivery of the seedlings. We must intensify our efforts to infest Vermentino. Be at pains to arrive on time. The team from the other vineyard will be waiting. Do not forget the key.
Interesting. This note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards. Need to find the spot the letter mentions. Bet I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens.
Right. Is that everything looted? I believe so. Right, okay. So, Wine Wars, we still have... We still have one more for that. And then it's the Deus in the Machina. Sure, we'll do the last one of these, which was a abandoned camp over in that direction. Here's hoping it's not yet more plants. Because that would send me doolally. Not that I'm not already a little crazy. Give me the bat, Marge. Give me the bat. Give me the bat. Right. What is it with the Simpsons references today? I don't know. It seems to be one of those days. Who am I kidding? It's always one of those days. 2020 summed up. It's just another one of those days. How far away are we traveling? Once again, I could look at the big map to actually get a bead on where we're going. But if it's a camp, it's going to be on a road. So I'm fairly sure we're safe. Oh, fucking hell. More fucking arch balls. Right. Okay, well. Presumably, we still have relic oil on this. Cursed oil, sorry. Charged up for 47 of 60. Okay, so we may need to dose it again. Okay. Here we go, lads. No, 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 don't get poisoned. That would wipe us out. That would wipe us out. Fucking hell, no. This is the problem with two of them, you see. One can take shots at you whilst you murder the other. We are healing up. Okay, good. Oh, that did actually affect him. We got a little bit of a swipe on him. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Right. One dead. Right. Camps dealt with. All the wine walls dealt with, I think. And then we can go and do the Deus Ex Machina thing. And it's not where we suddenly get turned into a gruff voice cybernetic agent. What was it? Adam Jensen? Right.
Witcher! Cow pizza tastes better than Coronata wine.
Get the corpses. Corpse. There's a corpse.
Works hard on the nerves, eh?
Right.
That's why you're so great.
Find the place mentioned in the letter. This is Toussaint, and if we were to do oh no, it's just ask. No, okay. This would take us back to the graveyard, and he would take us there. So no, let's go here before we do all that. We could travel to. Probably go from here. Seems like a straighter shot. Possibly with less hazards. Right. Is there a signpost here, lad? Do you have a signpost nearby? No. Vineyard does, though. I'm trying to click the left stick down, and it doesn't want to summon Roach. Why can I not summon Roach? I'm literally trying to... Okay, right. Apparently we can't summon Roach to us. Let's get out into an open field. Maybe it's just, like, location? No, apparently we broke the game again. Okay, well, let's throw a save in. Hopefully that works. No, we can't summon Roach. Well, I think this is the vineyard here. Maybe when we teleport over to the other village, we will be able to summon Roach then. We can hope.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
This is why, you know, never rely on Roach as a mode of transport, because you call an Uber and, you know, well, you don't call an Uber, you push a button on an app and you call a taxi and they say they'll be there. Right, we said we were going to go from this village, didn't we? Right.
Do what they summoned you to do, then pack up and go back where you came from.
Nope. No. Okay, if we quit to the main. Should have saved, shouldn't I? Didn't actually save. Hopefully it saved when we hit the signpost. Oh, look! Now I can call Roach. Wow, okay. Weird quirks. Okay. Let's go find an old abandoned castle.
Come on, Roach.
I thought it was this way, but the suddenly the dotted line took a different direction. And we still have a fair few of our bonuses working for us. Oh, apparently going off road now. Sure.
Go.
Foot down, head into the hills. Be fine right up to the point we go off the edge of a cliff.
Bastard.
No, I think we can outrun a wolf.
Slow now.
Is there a save in there? There's a weird lighting change there for a moment. Ah. There's a door underneath there. Cat potion? Cat potion. Just loot all the things. Ooh, some pink dye. Geralt can definitely pull off pink. Oh, centipedes. I'm fairly sure we have to deal with centipedes now. Yep. Oh no, fucking archballs again, still. Just keep wailing. I didn't care if I get poisoned. It was only the one of it.
Arcaspore saplings. Makes it degenerate to cultivate something like this. Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread. Arcaspore saplings. Takes a degenerate to cultivate something like this.
Down.
Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread.
Site of stock-taking, Vespine Archball Hatchery, codename Mushroom Farm, near Cheshire-Mutner. Owner, Commissioner of the stock-taking, Count Vladimir Crespi. Stock under review. Vespine Archball bulbs, 6 dormant bulbs, 24 buds without sprouts. Changes since last stock taking 12 bulbs. Marginate. Important. Some bulbs are now too mature to safely transport. They should be burned, otherwise they will sprout in the hatchery. Well, yeah.
Who's Count Cresky's behind the sabotage of both windows? Gotta tell Matilda and Liam.
I believe that's all of them. Though it is still saying we need to... There you go. Finally all destroyed. Good. Though everything's still creaking and crackling, isn't it? I think that's everything. A few mushrooms. Yep, I believe that's... Those things are still creaking a fair bit, aren't they? Let's just leave them be. Right. Sure. Let's go inform the Vinters that they've been played for fools. And lots more spoons. All the spoons. Ah, it burns. Right. White honey. Let's just go back to a signpost. That'll probably be our quickest route. And get them to work together. Because... reasons, I don't know. We could have done this differently. We could have done this differently, but this is the more complete way of doing the mission, isn't it? It's almost like it's the right way to do it, but I feel like these games, there's never... supposedly there's no right way, but... yeah, there is, isn't there? Right, is that civilization down there? Is that the village? It is. Right, so we know there's a signpost there. I gotta figure out...
The more you beat them, the better they are.
I think it's like...
days pass. The pile of
just
work
on this
Faster.
side? Oh, there it is. I'm right in front of it. Okay, where do we have to go? We have to go back to the bridge. Yes. And I guess that takes us up to about 5 o'clock, so we could go back to the vineyard and then wrap it up for the day. I did say like 5 to half 5, and I think we've lost a few viewers since we started. So we're probably, you know, I know I had to finish early.
Have you any news?
I can do like some off-camera grinding as well to get some more cash. Maybe we can earn enough to buy all the materials we need for the Grandmaster cat gear.
This vineyard, Belgard, why is it so valuable?
You are not from here, it certainly shows. Before Count Crespi fell prey to the beast, Belgard belonged to him. As a man of wealth and influence, he guided it to immense success. Brought in rare grape varieties, hired skilled workers. I shan't trouble you with unnecessary details. Suffice to say that merging Belgard with another vineyard is a sure recipe for success.
One and the same man caused Coronata's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this. but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than 1. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards? Solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a professional, especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Both of you
Follow
agreed to
me.
pay me.
It's high time
Pay me
you
now.
saw Bellegarde.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you yet.
Fine, I'll go to Bellegarde.
All right, let's go.
My desire for Bellegarde to pass into capable hands was no idle whim.
200 points.
For the vineyard's fallen
and
upon
cash.
hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
Let's talk about my pay, shall we?
I can help, sure, but I won't work for free.
Oh, time to get paid. You know what? Let's go with the even 1,000. Yeah, we went with the best ending for the quest, so they all are happy. You know, 1,001. Somebody's going to be annoyed. I'm going to have to nudge this down anyway.
Fine.
Oh.
We have a deal.
Okay, well, I will take 1,000 then.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
Solve all of Bellegarde Vineyard problems. But we could do that next time. Also, you're going to pay me for the previous job? There you go, 750. And another 770. There we go. A professional needs to get paid. Right. Shall we go back to our own vineyard and see what is occurring there? And like I said, wrap up for the day. Because I mean, this bringing us up to 5 o'clock. I did say it was between 5 and half 5 we were going to finish off today. Because I have D&D this evening. So I'm going to have to go and get some food prior to that. So I'm presuming this place has a signpost. You're not going to make me ride around, are you? Signpost is normally at the front entrance, which is about. Where's the damn signpost?
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
There's got to be a signpost around here somewhere. There it is. It's out on the edge of the fields, over there somewhere. There it is. I can see it. Right. Let's go and relax in our own little corner of Toussaint, shall we? Sip a nice glass of... I mean, what do we reckon? Do we reckon Geralt is a red or white wine kind of guy? Honestly, I don't think he's that fussy, is he? Pretty sure Geralt would drink anything. I mean, I can picture him with a nice glass of red, but I'm fairly sure Geralt would drink anything.
I've lots to do before it gets
But
dark.
yes, we've made it back to our home away from home. And we're still waiting for Triss to show up. I can't remember what it was for when Yen showed up. What, like, the triggering questline is. Because I'm presuming it will be the same again for... yeah, so... Because Yen... It was like halfway through the questline, and then she spends all her time, like, sat out, like, here, isn't it? Reading a book. I'm sure this is the spot where she's, like, just sat here reading. So I'm presuming we'll have something similar with Triss. Anyway, that is for another day. We will throw a save in there. And jump back to the main. And like I say, call it for the day. Just before 5. That seems like the appropriate point. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I might do like a little bit of camera grinding away to get our cash reserves up. and maybe buy all the required equipment or materials to do the full cat Grandmaster gear. I don't know whether the merchant's going to have the... If we could find the appropriate ore and acid extract, we probably could craft all the stuff we need regardless. I just don't know what animal we need for the acid and where we're going to find enough ore. But yeah, that's for another time. I could look at a wiki, I guess, possibly. But yeah, we are done for the day. We will be back tomorrow at 1 for some more Darkest Dungeon, and then continuing with our own D&D stream. So yeah, let me stick a mark in here.